The Hungarian central bank cut its key interest rate by 15 basis points to an all-time low of 1.35%. The MNB governor told a subsequent news conference that rates would remain at this level for a long time. But what do the markets make of it all? Dávid Németh joins me down the line to discuss. David, so the easing cycle may have ended, but who or what might indicate a move upwards? The Fed, the ECB, or perhaps could movement be prevented by a temporary sell-off in EM assets?
So the message of this that I think the next movement from the National Bank of Hungary might be the rate hike, but it's more depending on the ECB's economic policy and less on the Federal Reserve policy. If the ECB starts the rate hike or stops the quantitative easing policy somewhere in the middle of next year, second half of next year, then the National Bank of Hungary has to move as well. So in my expectation, the first tightening of the monetary policy in Hungary will arrive somewhere in the second or third quarter of next year. In the autumn time, in this temporary sell-off on the emerging market assets, it's a real danger for Hungary as well, especially if you look on the rating of Hungary, that still Hungary was not able to receive back the investment grade. Only Hungary received a positive outlook, and the upgrade may come only at the end of this year, beginning of next year. So before it, if there is some sell-off, I think that Hungary might be more involved than, for example, Poland or especially than Italy or Spain.
Some analysts said before the announcement it would be quite interesting if the Hungarian rate was to fall below that of Poland. What is your take on this?
Yeah, it's a strange situation that Hungary's base rate is below the Polish level, although it's only 15 basis points below it, so not a substantial lower level. But if we look on the interest yield curve, then we see that in the short end of the curve, so up to 3 years, the Hungarian interest rates are lower, while on the long end of the curve, for example, in the 10-year treasury bonds, Hungary has higher interest rates. So it means that in the eye of the international investors, Hungary on long term is still riskier than the Polish economy.
There has also been a lot of attention on Hungary's fight with Brussels, with officials saying we are not planning to surrender to the European Commission with respect to the special taxes on the retail and tobacco industries. What could the economic implications of the situation look like?
Hungary has always some debates with the European Union, and such cases, they are always changing the details of the tax that way, which is acceptable for the European Union. So I think that this tax will be also changed in that direction, and the government still wants to collect this roughly 0.1% of GDP revenue from this sector. Only the package will be a little bit different. I think that rather what is important, that what is in the long-term view about the Hungarian economy and the Hungarian government, that this government will change its attitude and will be more cooperative with these sectors or not. But we heard that in the next couple of years, the government will be more cooperative. They will focus more on the competitiveness improvement in Hungary. So I think we might see some development in these aspects.
You mentioned the MNB doesn't care about the euro huff. To some, the end to rate cuts seems to sign that the central bank is confident that foreign gains won't derail reaching its inflation target. However, there is belief Hungary's economy will perform well this year, but could run out of steam by mid-2016. Is that in line with your estimates, and what key levels should we look out for in euro huff?
So we see now an overperformance of the Hungarian economy. It's not its real long-term potential GDP growth. It's about at the moment, and it will slow down in the next 1.5 year to around its potential level, which is now around 2.5%. In regard the euro half, I think that it might stabilize around 310, 315 in the next couple of months, and in 1-2 years time horizon, we will rather see a gradual strengthening of the exchange rate, and it will move rather around 295 and 333.
David, great to speak with you. Thank you for your time. Well, viewers, for more on the latest Bank of England MPC vote, click back for today's forecast with Sam Meredith. But for me and for now, it is goodbye.